Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Crimson Vow draft here on the channel. My name is Nikolai, and in this video, I will be going pick by pick and play by play through a Crimson Vow draft, talking through all of my decisions so you know what to do in your own drafts. If you enjoy it, remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more draft content, click that bell icon if you are subscribed, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. I've been really enjoying playing this set, so I just wanted to make another video. And I've been listening to a lot of Magic content and stuff, so I want to maybe apply some of that stuff, try to do some maybe nifty stratagems. Interesting pack here. The rare, obviously not super impressive. This uncommon has not been good. I always seem to just kill it with an Abrade when my opponents play it, so not really a great sign. There is Pack Song Pup, which is good in red-green specifically, but not really good outside of that. Green is a little bit weaker along with white. Sigardian Paladin, not really a gold card I want to start with. Heron of Hope is one that I've wanted to get more reps with. I think it's probably worse than Falconwrath Celebrants. Probably worse than Scattered Thoughts. Also worse than Pack Song Pup. I don't know if Pack Song Pup is like only good in red-green though. I don't want to take an Evolving Wilds first, though I am kind of tempted because I love having Evolving Wilds. I'm going to try taking the Heron of Hope. I haven't really explored that archetype yet. I'm actually kind of afraid of drafting white decks because I always feel like I run out of gas and get wrecked. So let's take Heron of Hope. I've never actually played a copy of this, so do it for science. I've played a lot of Falconwrath Celebrants. I kind of have an idea how good those are. Okay. So the rare is missing out of this pack, so not really any signals yet. Sometimes, the reason I say that is sometimes if the rare is still in the pack and an uncommon's missing, you can be like, okay, what uncommons are better than this rare? Things like that. But I would like to stick to the white deck for Heron of Hope. Distracting Geist, not necessarily the most powerful card, but it does keep me on color. What else is good in this pack? There is Blood Petal Celebrant. There is the potential of going like Kessig Flame Breather, Wheeling Ancestral Anger. That could be a spicy thing to do. There's also Hookhand Mariner's fine. Vampire's Vengeance is a pretty good performer. Interesting. I think Blood Petal Celebrant's probably better than the Distracting Geist. I think I'm just going to take the Geist, though. Stick to one color. Even though the cards aren't particularly powerful, I think they're all kind of toss-up here. And now pick 3. Restless Bloodseeker is pretty powerful. But I kind of just want to try sticking to one color and see how that works out for me. We're seeing a little bit of green. We're seeing a little bit of black. I kind of want to get some reps in with these cards that I haven't played as much as I would like. And Kindly Ancestor's solid. Like her Hunter. We'll just keep taking the white cards and see what we shall see. Flame Blessed Bolt is fantastic. There's also Dawnheart Geist. A life gain card. Worked well with some of my enchantment stuff. Also Thirst for Discovery. I don't think this card's very good. I can gain life, but what can I do with that life? This card's just bad. I could just take Flame Blessed Bolt. Just the best card in the pack. There's also Wolf Strike, and we've been seeing some green. I am going to take the... Distracting... Dawnheart Geist is just not a playable card, really. So I'm not really sending any white signals when I send that one. Might even wheel. Wow, now there's a Ballista Watcher. Great follow-up to my Flame Blessed Bolt. There's also another Heron of Hope. The Ultimate Conundrum. There's also Flourishing Hunter. Red is looking open. We've been seeing red cards all draft. Kind of just want to keep going down this Heron of Hope lifestyle, though. Ballista Watcher is really good. But I kind of just want to see what happens if I just take all of the good white cards that I see, and then, like, what will happen pack 2. Okay, Nurturing Presence can be fine. There's also Flame Breather, Weaver. This card's not particularly good, but it is a white card. I don't want to pass a single white card, really, that's playable. We just see a Waltzer, pick 7. Sure, we'll take the Officiant. It's not very good, but again, we're just not going to pass any white cards, and we'll see how that goes. Because still, I do have these 2 red cards, but I could just still open something really good, and now I have the depth to pivot, potentially. I don't know. It's an interesting strategy. I've played this set a decent amount, so I'm down to experiment. Rural Recruit. I already have a lot of 4-drops, so I don't really want another 4. But this pack has all 4-drops. Oh, gosh. Maybe there's something with the Weary Prisoner where you just play it and then just don't play a spell and see what happens. Bum, 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 bum. Vampire's Vengeance seems good against, with all my 2/3s hanging out. There's another Rural Recruit. But again, I don't need more 4-drops. I'll take the bows. Maybe I'll want that for some reason. Don't like this card, but what can you do? Okay, so strategy, take the white cards. Paying off. Ho ho ho, Odric. You don't say. Odric, not a very good card, it turns out. It cares about flying, first strike, double strike. I have flying and lifelink. Geist is just super good. This is going to be the Summer of George. Now, the pack 2 of champions here. Just going to get all the white cards, hopefully. Haven't passed any white cards, so should be a good time. This one's pretty sweet. I think Heron of Hope is better than Distracting Geist. It also is cool because it plays good in multiples. I just want to see what happens if I get a bunch of Heron of Hopes. Maybe it'll just be unbeatable. Sigardus Summons. Creatures with a counter on them have base power and toughness 4/4. This can get counters. This can get counters. Interesting. I don't really have any training stuff. I just want to take the Ancestor because it works so well with my Herons. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. I do like spicing it up with rares, though, when I can, but I'm also spicing it up with Heron of Hope. When I try a new card, sometimes I like to just take it to the extreme. First pick Heron of Hope, never look back. We've got 10 white cards. We got a few red cards. Looking like red-white was the most open. We did pass upon some pretty strong red cards, but that'll send haywire signals for this pack, at least. I like the look of this deck so far. We got some life gain stuff along with the Herons. Got a lot of white cards here. I could really play any rare that I open in pack 3. No, I want to try the Vile Spawn Spider. Alas, Parish Blade Trainee will have to do. There's also Flourishing Hunter, which is just pretty sick with the Herons. Gain 4 life. Just going to keep taking the white cards, though. Give this guy a shot. This is my moment in the sun. Allenbach. Give things with counters, lifelink, and indestructible. I don't really have ways to give my stuff counters, so Adamant Will is probably better than this. Escort. Stay in the light. I don't know what lurks in those shadows, and I'd like to keep it that way. I refuse to die before I see the sun rise again. You'll love to hear it. That's called Devotion to the Cause. Ooh. A moment of distraction, an hour off course. I'll try this guy. Got a lot of toughness going for me right now. Just keep taking the white cards. Cradle of Safety could be sweet with this little shenanigan going. Oh, the Groom's Finery. +2/+0. Works pretty good with my flyers. Oh, you don't say. Well, late Blood Petal Celebrant. I also kind of like the Geist. But Gyler does not seem that good to me, but maybe if I get multiples of it. I mean, I haven't played with it, but I do have a good number of auras, so I think the Geist is pretty good. Nebelgast does whatever a Nebel can. This is... I have some spirits. Maybe I can get some shenanigans afoot. There are shenanigans afoot. Ah! Go, go! I'm just gonna keep going with this stratagem. No, Vile Spawn Spider. I'm so sad. Okay. Pack 3. Ooh, nice. The Savior of Allenbeck. I'll get to try this guy out. Seems spicy. The white counters card didn't wheel. That card would have been good with the Quartermaster. Quartermaster might just be better than Savior of Allenbeck. Allenbeck needs me to have like Adamant Wills and stuff to push it through, because continuing to get counters on this guy is kind of hard. Maybe I'll wheel this Adamant Will because the other white drafter is clearly going to take the Angel. Maybe the Angel's just better, but I like trying out rares, so let's do it. Yes, the Kindly Ancestor. There's also Bride's Gown, which is really good with a lot of my flyers. Huh. Like, just suiting up the Heron. I kind of just want to keep taking the Ancestors, though. The Ancestors have spoken. Oh my gosh, let's go. We were rewarded for our patience. Patience. Whenever we cast a creature spell, get a 1/1 with human creature token with training. We have 14 creatures. Let's go. We played our cards perfectly and got rewarded to the max. There's a Ceremonial Knife. There's also Wolf Strike. Wolf Strike probably necessary, even though it only does 2 damage. Maybe it's not better. Maybe I would rather just have a Ceremonial Knife. I kind of want to try the Knife. I haven't played with the Knife yet. I've played against it. It has not been that scary. There's another Beguiler that'll probably wheel. Okay. This is kind of cool synergy with Torrens. How many humans do I have? 3. I'll take Parish Blade. Huh. Have the Rural Recruit. Sheltering Bells. Oh, I did. I was hovering the training. Perfect. This is my deck right now. Don't really want mulch. I do have a decent number of graveyard interactions. Oh, the Hunter. It is double green, but it's a 6-drop, so I can still just get away. Like 7 forests. Okay. Canopy, Bramble Armor.
Can't contact us. Yeah. Can't reach out to them. Like, can't. What's up, man? All the time. It's like hanging out with the person for, I don't know, for basically every day. Every day for like 4 or 5 months.
Okay. Take a mulch. Adamant Will came back. I don't think I need the Oakshade Stalker. Bride's Gown's a pretty nice pickup. Just get another creature here. Get another Millipede. Someone getting a last big Lantern Geist. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the bramble armor. Gonna cut bows, canopy, heirloom, servitor. Basically playing mono white here. I really want to try the bride's gown. The officiant. Rural recruit. And the rescue. Plenty of spice here. 10-7's exactly the split I wanted. We'll have to see how this deck does. See you folks in the matches. It is once again time to shout out the P to the A to the TREON, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, spicing up the credits section of this video. If you are enjoying my video, you want to find out more about supporting my content and helping our community continue to flourish, thrive, and grow, check out the description link to the Patreon page. It is a place where you can support my content directly, gain access to some cool rewards like my tier list for each set and other bonus content, and you can choose any amount you want. It really does have a lot of flexibility to it, and it can be canceled anytime if you decide you don't like my content anymore or whatever circumstances come up in life. It really is a great system for helping to support the creators you enjoy. Hopefully I can count myself among one of those, but regardless, I hope you're enjoying this video so far, and without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round numero uno. We are on the draw, but we have a good hand. I like it. Oh, the battle of the white decks. I wish I had a traveling minister to go with my 3 herons. That is a good combo. Never played these training cards. They don't strike me as particularly great. We shall see what we shall see. Training is just such a... I remember when I read it the first time, I was like, wow, training, this is not a fun mechanic to read. I'll trade a 2-1 for a 1-2. Get any combat tricks out of their hand. Sure. I'm actually hoping to draw that ceremonial knife. Card seems pretty good. Keep trading off creatures. No, the bat. That's a pretty good card here. Rats. Huh. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Gonna wait so I can guarantee getting a 1-1. They're stuck on land. They have this engine going, which is not good for me. No, no, no. Ooh, that is a good draw. No, don't kill my Taurens, please. If they do kill it, I can train this guy and exile the Taurens so that if this thing dies, I get it back. Ho ho ho. I shall block with honor. These both have training. No. I'm gonna exile this thing, I think.
Farewell, Purifier of Markov. You shall not be missed. Torrens, will you train me? I must save the city of Ollenbeck. Aye, I'll train you. Me laddie. I shall teach you the way of the magical rings. I myself shall use a mace. Oh, nice. No! They have kill an attacker. I don't know why they wouldn't play this then. No! This game is not going well, one could say. I have quite a high life total, but they also have half as many lands as me. Like, if you take 4 of these cards and made them lands, I'm not actually that far behind because I have this Bride's Gown and stuff. And we're both at high life totals. They're really only... Oh my gosh! Oh man, that's so rough. There's a heron. Heron of hope. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the guns? Where's the streetwise Hercules? I think this deck is turning out to be quite poor. Oh my gosh, I can't beat a single 2-for-1. This is what happens when you experiment. Also, this is why I hate white decks. I pretty much have stopped drafting white decks because their cards just feel so bad. Like, holy heck. Old Graf Millipede to the rescue. Ho ho, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get ready to rumble. But yeah, the white decks have just felt so bad to me every time I've played them. They just do nothing. Oh my gosh. Also, they're just countering my every play. It's like we're playing a game of chess, and they're like much better at chess than me. I did enjoy the drafting process though, where I was like, wow, I have all these theoretically strong white cards. Or maybe not theoretically strong, maybe I have all of these white cards, would be a more apt way of saying it. I would love to get wrecked by courierbat.deck. Where have all the good men gone, and grisly ritual? Every time I cast a spell, it dies incredibly badly. Oh, I died. Thank goodness. That game's over. Okay. Well, game 1 was a loss for the good guys. But we learned a valuable lesson. And that is that even if you have Savior of Ollenbeck and Torrens, and a lot of white cards that should be good, it's not going to work out for you. Gosh. Just disastrous. I'm doing this so you don't have to. Taking it to the logical extreme. What if I played a deck that had a lot of white cards in it, instead of a lot of blue, black, and red cards? I've kind of been pioneering this like strategy where you play a bunch of counter spells, and part of the reason that's good is because white cards are so bad that every time you cast a creature, every time they cast the spell, there's like a 50% chance that it will not matter. So the natural enemy of counterspell decks, not really thriving. The fact that Moldgraf Millipede was the most impressive card I cast that game says a lot. I mean, I did also Flood, comparatively speaking, but like, I don't know. I feel like I have cards, like, decent on the white card spectrum. I cast Torrens, Savior of Ollenbeck. They just don't matter, really. Huh. Interessant. I do like the experiment, though. One of the most fun parts of being a content creator, which I do consider myself, is that you get to experiment so that your viewers can learn from your trials, shall we say. So, I'm doing part of the reason to just force down this lane is see how it goes and inform the folks watching. Okay, on the draw, I'm going to keep this. It's got both colors, it's got spells. We're experimenting with this card. Maybe this deck only works if you get Traveling Ministers, but then when do you have to take Traveling Ministers to get enough of them, and they're not even necessarily going to be opened? It's just kind of a catastrophe. The last game I also traded creatures a lot, but I think it was fine. Oh no, the Headless Rider! Watch out, the Headless Rider's coming! Okay. Where have all the good men gone? Where are all times? Ooh, they're playing another Zombo. And getting value right away. Headless Rider is good. Kinda just want to do this. Get it off the board, get my Heron of Hope rolling, start fueling this millipede. Okay. We've got a plan. Next turn, Ancestor, Bride's Gown, Bob's your uncle. Build your own Baneslayer. No! Oh, I tried so hard. I fought so long. But in the end, it didn't even matter. So I gain 4 and I take 7? Probably not a worthwhile issue. Okay. I hope they don't have bleed dry. Boom, let's go. Build your own Baneslayer, Angel. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we're doing it! Oh my gosh, the thing that dreams are made of. This is how it must feel to be Santa Claus. His dreams are coming true. The Heron of Hope, bringing hope to the masses. Hope and blood. Oh my gosh. We're doing it! We're doing it! The Heron of Hope! Outracing a board of foes, the zombie hordes are coming, but the Heron of Hope stands alone against the masses, wearing its finest bridal gown and... Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. No! Sad day. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's good to speak with you again. Because the carpet's slowly creeping. I'm just getting rid of all my creatures so that this thing will be as big as possible. Dude, sleeping. Well, it was fun while it lasted, Heron. Also, I was hoping to draw another Heron. Yes! The Heron is back! And better than ever! Prepare for your ultimate annihilation. So if I spend... Yeah, I'm just going to spend the 2 to equip it now. They didn't have a removal spell before. Let's just hope they don't have one again. They're hitting me for 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. No, but I can block 2 of that. When you're down and now, in the flash of a neon light, my child of night. That's right. I know the words to an MTG Remy song pretty much verbatim. I've watched it multiple times, and it's incredible. No! No! I was trying so hard. Well, looks like this is the end of the road. Crud. Well, if they'd had no interaction, or if they had had a removal spell that Adamant Will could respond to. Oh, such is life. The Heron of Hope. Oh my gosh. Couldn't they have just had like a kill spell like Hero's Downfall? But I guess that's not the way of the world. When you put your faith in the Heron, you have to live by the Heron, die by the Heron, I guess. Man. That was unfortunate. I was going rather aggressive with the Heron, I must say. I could have tried casting other spells, but I don't know. I felt relatively safe with my Adamant Will, even though it doesn't really stop any of the black removal spells that they could have had. Oh, gosh. Ah, gush. Shucks. Bob's your uncle. Oh, that was... Whoa! When you spend less mana to answer a threat than it cost, you have gained an important mana advantage. You can bluff not having a spell to cast by passing quickly with the spacebar. Well, nice to know that Arena itself recommends arena mechanics. Okay. Let's see if we can get a W. Oh, nice. We're off to a great start here. We're in the training gauntlet here. Trainee into Torrens. Another trainee. He spawns trainees. That's how much he's involved in the training scene. Oh, the Heron of Hope. We shall place our faith in the light. I feel like that's something someone says. Oh yeah, that's something that one guy says in Hearthstone when you play him. Have faith in the light. Bum ba dum bum.
Whoa, 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 boom, 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 for the longest time. Whoa, boom, boom, for the longest time. You say
I'm in a very musical mood today.
goodbye to me tonight. While I would still have music left to write. Whoa, 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 what else can I do? I'm so inspired by you. It hasn't happened for the longest time. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Oh, how I know that happiness goes on. It's when I found you, when I put my arms around you. Hasn't been there for the longest time. Oh, oh, oh.
Wow. Does it not count as training now? It does train. Yes. Training. But training is so unpopular as a mechanic that my opponent literally doesn't know how it works. That is a classic lie. And they just spent their turn giving me another 1/1 soldier. Along with the training it needs. For all of your training needs. Oh, man. That's when I found you. I'm going to put it on the bottom. I have a backup Heron. Decline. Diced. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. I can put the counter on it. I can put the gown onto the distracting geist, which looks like it's made of a gown. I'm feeling like we're gonna win this game. It's looking good right now. They haven't killed Torrens. I've got a little army assembled. Army in a can. Torrens here, wielding that mace like it's a baseball bat. Not a terrible grip, though not a great batting stance. I don't even know what my opponent's up to. I've just been marveling at the glory of my training. No! How could you? Shall train my entire legion of troops. A legion shall be trained. Ah, going for the classic unexpected block and still playing into my combat trick. The classic. It's a classic contradiction. Gosh, this is how training was meant to be. If only every training deck had about 6 extra 1/1 training creatures, it would be flawless. Oh, yes. That's when I found you. Satisfying. I think we got the win. We're winning! Yes! I knew we'd win a game. I never doubted this deck for a second. I timed that perfectly. The greatest deck of all. Wow. I have just been in such a good mood today. And really, recently in general. Life is a very wonderful thing in many ways. We get to play the Heron of Hope. We get to laugh. We get to have joy. There's so much to be thankful for, you know? Oh my goodness. Maybe I can really surprise someone with a supernatural rescue. Or give Bramble Armor its chance in the sun. Might be better than Flourishing Hunter, honestly. But probably not. Training. Let's just keep going. Keep on rolling. This deck has been so effective so far. I am 1 for 2 in the games I've drawn Taurens, and 0 for 1 in the games I haven't. But to be fair, that one game I was very close. If they didn't have that stupid Gargantua just decimating me. Ugh. I haven't played a Gargantua since day 1 of the format. The card has been bad when I've played it. Actually, I've only tried it once, and it was bad when I tried it once. I should give it another shot. Millipede's a pet card of mine, because I actually made a 14-14 Millipede once. Shout out to the OGs who watched that video. That was a sick video. If you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel. Very, very cool video. I played like 50-something cards in my deck, so I wouldn't deck myself because I had so many Millipedes and Mulches. I have to try that strategy again, now that blue-green is so criminally underrated. I remember there was a Vile Spawn Spider in this draft that was like last pick. Maybe that's my next experiment. I really like the draft where you just kind of force one color the whole way through pack 1 so you can just stay flexible. Kind of a fun strategy for this draft. Take the Herons. Fortunate not to get the Traveling Ministers, but you know. Ouch. Keep this, but... Woohoo! Gain 5. Nice. The Savior of Allenbeck cannot be cast yet. This card does not strike me as that good. Gets killed easily. But then again, a lot of cards get killed. Just... Ooh, another black-white opponent. Chance for redemption. I think you want to play this when you already have a creature out. That's when I found you. It doesn't feel like a mythic rare. I remember when I was listing top 5 rares and mythics, I read this card and I was like, wow, this might be one of the best rares and mythics in the set. It seems insane. You get to like exile your 6-drop from your graveyard and then you get it back when this dies. It's insanity. But it's just, every time I see it, I like pass it for like a bleed dry. Like, yikes. Oh no. Which one will they kill? Honestly, Kindly Ancestor's probably more scary, if I'm being honest. Just take the Kindly Ancestor, buddy. You know you want to. Make the top-level tiered play. No, they're going after the Savior. No! Yes! They did it. That's actually probably incorrect, just because Savior has such high upside. But we're not going to complain. We're going to just play our Nebelgast Beguiler. And we will hit them for 1. That's what you get for leaving the Savior of Allenbeck. The Fist of Allenbeck. Actually, whatever these rings are. It's like, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Easy block. Gain your 2 life. But you cannot gain my dignity. Okay. Boom. Bum 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 bum. When I put my arms around. Got a couple of good follow-up plays, and then I've got my tapper going. Ooh, tapper. I kind of like the tapper here. Looks like it's going to do some work. Do I want to play Geist? Not yet. When I found you, when I put my arms around it. This thing's not a problem. I can block up my 6/6 all day long. Ooh, the Grip. Grip Rider. Ouch, that's their last card. Gonna have to work through that one. Ooh, I don't want that right now. Okay, so they've got a 2/3. I can tap it down. Complete Millipede, attack with Savior Vollenbeck, and this guy put a counter on this thing and exile the Millipede so that if this thing dies, I mill 3 more cards. Oh gosh. Savior of Vollenbeck attacking sounds like a crime. I kind of want to attack all so my Millipede can grow and this thing can start exiling. I want to do this for sure. Probably this as well. And if this is attacking, might as well attack with this. Just do all 3. They don't have that good of blocks. They have a decent crackback attack. That's an easy Desperate Farmer kill. Nice. Reaching that 5/5 level. I should have done that first so my Savior of Olympic could attack and maybe get me back a Heron. They're chipping in. Oh no. There's a shield, Basha. I'll let them block this time. Now that I have Adamant Will, I'm invincible and I can use this thing on the old tap, then tap something again. Ollenbeck is good with Adamant Will when you're attacking. I'm playing fast and loose, chat. It's nice. Or comments, as it were. Okay, here we go. Wow, they're getting a nice little double block in. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. We'll kill this thing. Actually, we'll kill this thing. No, we'll kill this thing. We are training up a storm here. We're going to be able to tap down all of their creatures in glorious fashion. Tap, tap, attack, tap. Boom, bada bum, 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 bum. Boom, bada bum, 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 bum. Pressure. Push it down on me. Push it down on me. Come on, let's go. Under pressure. When the season changes. I actually have lethal on board. They're totally dead. Let's go! Savior of Allenbeck. Doing Savior of Allenbeck things. Pressure. I'm excited. Nebelgast Beguiler getting its moment in the sun. Oh, I thought this was a bug on my screen. This little, like, fleck of rose petal. No! How could you? That's so screwed up. I can't believe that was the card they top decked off of their top deck resistance squad. No! And they gain 4 life, and so this thing flips? Just ridiculous. Give me a break. Honestly. Just nightmare scenario here. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're gonna lose now. I was so confident. Some might even say I was so cocky that we were going to win this game. And then that lantern flare. Oh, if they were at 11, this would be so awkward for them. Yikes. Oh, they just take it. Take it for the vine. Yes. Okay, they will gain 4. They really have a bleed dry here. Got a terrible, terrible feeling that they have a bleed dry here. So I can go tap. Huh. Maybe it would have been more effective to hold up the Nebelgast Beguiler, so I could just tap the S-World guy, because that guy's gaining them so much life. Probably. Take a turn off attacks. Just so rough. Ugh. Yikes. This is gonna be fine. Okay. Go tap, tap, tap. Attack with all. And so the mighty blood token has left the battlefield. I shall tap thine erstwhile shield bearer, so that thine might not gain life. And now I shall hope for the best. No. Bummer. This cackling culprit has gained so much life, and it's so enraging. Oh my gosh, the horror. The horror. Well, we get kind of an attack every other turn. But now we can attack with our flyer every turn while we hold back our other guys. So it's not all bad. Certainly winnable. That card doesn't really matter to me. A very high life total. Tap, attack, tap. Hello, Torrens. I'm not going to wait till I get a counter from it. I'm just going to play it so I have more threat of attacks. Because it's still a 3/3 attacker. And I can go tap, tap, attack, tap, attack with everything. Boom, win. Let's go. It's a great strategy to win the game. Or I could just keep chipping in with the heron. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other. In a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. What? Why? How do they have 2 lantern flares? They've gained 1 billion life. Oh, this is just a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. The rainstorm and the river are my brother. The heron and the otter are my friends. They've gained so much annoying life. There's a card. That is a good card. Give me that Torrens value. If I tap this, I'm just gonna wait an extra turn because I can get in a big attack. Nebelgas Beguiler doing work. W-O-R-K. Work, work, work. All I do is work, 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 work. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If I were them, maybe they should have lantern flared this guy. So I have 9 lands, they have 8 lands. Board state, I'm ahead. gearing up for the Alpha Strike. Torrens is getting his army ready. Tap, tap. They have 6 power. Oh, they are also working on assembling an army. So both of us get a creature every time we draw a... Type are they going to exile? Oh, they had a land. Well, that's less than ideal. I just attack with everything here. Tap this thing. Send them. Or no, tap this thing. Gosh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 creatures there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. Tap this. Tap this when I attack. They'll get to make some favorable trades. But it's not getting better for me is the problem. Yeah, this one slipped away from me when they played 2 Lantern Flares to gain 9 life. And, yeah, I have a Cemetery Protector as well. And, like, I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. I assume they'll go, like, block there, E2-2, E2-2. Weird block so far, but they must assume I have something. Imagine if they timed out on blocks and weren't allowed to block. Oh, gosh. They have a very short time window to make this last block. So far, their blocks have not impressed me. What the heck was that? They just took a bunch of damage. They killed my Taurens.
Doing this to play around Diagraph Scavenger. Loaded them all up in that basket. If I get to a high enough life total, they won't be able to kill me before the game ends. Tap this thing and they block with everything. They kill all their creatures. Imagine if I had an Adamant Will here. That'd be nutty. Oh, they have the Adamant Will. Nice. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Son of a gun. Is going to go okay, because then I can get this thing lifelink. I think I'm on the deck them strategy and hope they can't deal 55 over the course of 10 attack steps. Maybe a bit ambitious of me. Oh. Wild. They didn't even activate it. Nice. Over 60. How are they ever getting through this much damage? I actually have a flying threat now. I can start attacking in the air. Let's go. They can gain 4, I'll gain 5. I just won't draw any cards. They're gonna deck. I don't understand. The more life I gain, the farther away their aspirations of winning this game, I think. It's really hard to deal 66 damage in a game of Magic. Really difficult. They have 5 lands left. Actually, 4 lands left. They have 4 spells left with which to deal 66. Bum, 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 bum. I also have them on a 4-turn clock with this little play. Can't cast that one. That would just be equivalent to suiciding this game. Will not be casting you, Millipede. They are currently losing the decking battle. Ah, the bystander shall flip. Nice. Might as well keep chipping in for 5. Ah, what a thrilling conclusion to a battle. I think that if, I mean, they have 5, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17 power. If they attack me 5 times with 17 power, 17 times 5 is 85 roughly. No! Son of a goodness gracious. No. Phooey. Little do they realize that if they attack all out, they just die. Oh, gosh. This attack might just put them dead on board. Oh my gosh. Tap this, put this thing on that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they'll leave the 1/1s back. Bum 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 bum.
I should have equipped this guy. One of these cards is an adamant will. So they'll gain 1 life. Go for 5. Which is still dead. I guess attacking did have its merits. I honestly thought I was going to win this game by decking. Oh, yes. Yes, we got the win. The Spirit Army in the air. Honestly, Nebelgast, Geist, Beguiler, whatever it's called, MVP. Let's go. Is solidly on the gain so much life that they cannot possibly win game plan.
And may I say, probably messing it up along the way. 2 wins is more than I expected with this deck after the pitiful performance in the first round. Really showing off its stuff.
Kind of like Bramble Armor with all my equipments.
Oh, I'm kind of playing all my good cards. Oh man, what a thrill. Let's go Egg Palpator. Face me.
Ooh. Oh, yes. We need a land, but when have I not needed a land? You think I'm going to let a mere land stop me? Oh, let's go. Don't want to give them a 2-2 for their first block. Maybe a mistake. They have a exploit creature. Ah, yes. The famed exploit creature of yore. Just how could I possibly compete with such a formidable threat? Train him. He is trained. Exiling tokens is so sick with the Savior. Let's go. They realize that their time is numbered. It's like being a decayed token in the year 2020. No! The Savior of Allenbeck stands alone. No! They have syncopate! You've got to be kidding me! No! Oh my gosh. I am just blown away by how garbage every card in my deck is compared to syncopate. Just like unbelievably worse. So bad. Just why? Like, what am I even supposed to do against syncopate? Like, they just have like perfect chill of grave into syncopate to stop my 5-drop. Gotta cast something there. Oh my gosh, now I'm losing to Cruel Witness. An embarrassment, honestly. Yep. Savior dies. I don't understand why anyone would voluntarily put white cards into their deck. Honestly. Moldgraph Millipede is like my best performer. I just need to put the counters onto the Heron of Hope. Okay. And then I can use Kindly Ancestor to make it so they have to answer Parish Blade Trainer and let my Heron of Hope do its thing. Not liking my chances here, but they're not zero. Ah, yes. Getting around the death trigger and everything. Because why wouldn't you just kick the little Parish Blade trainee while he's down? It's already a bad card, guys. Why do you have to make it worse by also making this thing exile? Oh my gosh. They just really did not want white to be a good color in this set. Just horrific. I'm just getting bodied by medium blue cards. I guess, yeah. Like, these are like middle of the road blue cards, I think. I don't know. Yay! And it sounds like complaining, but I'm mostly just like curious. I've heard a lot of people say they like the white cards. But like, I don't see how you ever win with them. I've won games with them, don't get me wrong. Like, I've obviously won 2 games with them. In this example. And maybe it wasn't the most open. But, I don't know. You just don't feel that strong. Whenever I have a white deck, I'm like, oh, I have to play these cards? Oh my gosh, why? I need to draw another Heron of Hope now. Bum, 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 bum. Traveling Minister would have been pretty good in this deck. So I'll gain my 4 life from my Heron of Hope thing, sticking around, then I can chump block if I need to. If I feels the need. Counterspell! Ah, yes, we meet again. No, no counterspell. It has gained some life. Another Heron of Hope would do good work. Gosh, the fact that this thing got exiled is just a disaster. Honestly, all my cards, yeah, just... Grizzly Ritual might be the 5th best black, maybe not 5th best. It's somewhere in like the middling of the black commons, and it's probably better than every card in my deck. Okie doke. Taste my wrath, zombie token. Oh right, they have another one of these if I do find another Heron. That is delightful. The draft for science is nearly over. In fact, I can make it over right now. Boom. I did it. I ended the scientific run. Just, very... The fact that, yeah, that was just... Yeah. Just felt bad. I don't know. I kind of just don't want to draft white cards. They just feel so unfun to play. Like, where do Kindly Ancestor and Heron of Hope rank in the white commons hierarchy? They got to be somewhere near, like, the middle to top end of the spectrum there. We have some reasonable cards. These two guys, in theory, would be good. I mean, this card's great. This card's kind of junky. Just disastrous. Interesting draft, though. It was kind of funny when we decked our opponent, pretty much. Just going to like 70 life. That was worth it. Made it all worth it. If you did make it to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag saving. Oh no. What are we gonna? It's got to be a good one. Hashtag is white bad. No, that's not a very fun hashtag. That's kind of a negative one. Let's say hashtag hopeful to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. And remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more draft content, comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Check out the Patreon to support my content directly. And yeah, I burn these gems so you don't have to. And if you want to support me in that endeavor, Patreon's the place to go. Or when I'm trying much harder to win. And that's another way to get some strategy and insight. Also, a bunch of cool stuff linked in the description. Check it out. That's going to do it, though. Talk to you next time.